Welcome back, everyone, to another live edition of Smacked Up Wrestling Live, right here on the Gaming Fault. As always, I am joined by my co-host. I've got the greatest heel of all time, Martin.
That's me.
I've got the German superstar, the rising superstar. I fucked up that intro. I am sorry, Flo. And then I've got a pretend Kenny Omega fan sitting in the other corner.
Pretend Kenny? I'm like the only. Well, Martin's a Kenny Omega
Did you
fan. I take
fucking
that back.
I was going to say that, like you're.
But...
Martin, I was going to say, there's me trying to start shite, and then she's causing shite.
Martin usually pisses me off. Pisses me off about things too. I'm just on the defensive, right?
I have to disappoint you, but there's 3 of us. You are all alone.
I am all alone.
Guys, I've got tragic news about the wrestling. WWE wrestling in particular, and it's going to start.
Martin, is it going to make the phone lines? Is it going to make the phone lines red hot tonight?
I would be surprised if it did not.
What
Guys, WWE banned beach balls.
Oh, for fuck's
sake. No way. But it goes Cesaro so fucking ill.
We need to get a remembrance for the beach balls. I need to get a picture for remembrance.
R.I.P. in peace, young prince.
Hashtag in the chat, R.I.P. beach balls. Straight in the chat, I can see Sarah Small, not feeling it so right now. Hope you feel better. I hope our sexy voices, Sarah, heal you right back up. I'm on fire tonight. Can you see that? I'm like Enzo
Drink
Amore.
It in,
I'm like
Sarah.
Enzo Amore getting dropped to 205.
Did you guys news that did you guys see? Because I watched it earlier on while I was eating my dinner, and I was like, oh hey,
I've
Enzo.
not watched it because I don't watch 205.
I don't watch.
I only watched the.
Again. Low-key is done with them again.
That's his 17th contract with him.
Fucking
they've
hell.
only been around for
I know, but
15
they were
years.
actually pushing them as. Well, I like to call him shit man because
See, I'm not a fan of Loki. I'm not a fan of him at all.
I like he's in ring work, but the man is an arse.
He's an arsehole, Kirsty.
Granted, he's a prick, but he's fantastic.
It doesn't really make up for the level of prick that he is.
That's it.
See, no, but to be fair, how many people growing up were arseholes that we love?
Aye,
Shawn
but
Michaels
he has
is the
grown
prime.
up, and he's been grown up for quite some time.
Kirsty, Shawn Michaels was totally different.
Aye, also Shawn Michaels was at his career peak and fueled by coke and Sonny's.
And then he found God. Then God
hiding
carried
behind
him.
his couch or something.
And God carried him over the finish line. Remember Vince McMahon took on God?
And Vince McMahon won.
He beat God. That's right. Oh, fucking hell. Was that WrestleMania 22?
Loki's a prick.
Aye.
So
he was the first of all, he was my inaugural ROH champion, so he's always going to be like that one. I like that one. It's mine. I mean, granted, he was champion for a day, but still.
Aye, probably because he got the belt and then acted the prick, they just took it right back off him.
Well, speaking of ROH, I know you guys were at a big event Sunday. I know you were at a big event
Also,
Sunday.
briefly on Sunday night at SummerSlam, where I crashed out.
Yeah, well, we heard you. We heard you. Me and Flo went the distance. We went the distance and
did you fall asleep?
No, I had to go before I did.
Me and Flo went the distance, and we're happy we went the distance with the final match. But the rest of the card were like, we're dragging us along now, gonna hurry up.
Then obviously AJ and Kev had their match and it was good.
That was a good match.
I can't even bring myself to sit through a Jinder match. As much as I love Nakamura,
that match was horrible.
That
match was horrible. That was his chance to show he can do something, getting away from Randy, and it was awful. The main event blew the fucking pay-per-view away. But it didn't make up for it though. That's the thing.
No. A little, but no.
Yeah, there was so as most of you probably know, I had an adventure getting home. So the train driver, I went up and I was like, how do I what one goes to Shettleston when I go to Haymarket train station?
Of course.
The first they were platform 2. So, no, I lie. They said platform 4, so I was going to platform 4. Then this wee man chases after me and a bunch of other people that have just came for the show.
Aye.
And he was like, sorry, I think I told you the station. It's platform 2.
Wait, Kirsty, I need to get music for you. Just keep talking. I get music for your wee adventure. For your wee adventure, keep talking. I like get music
I go to
for you.
platform 2. So we go to platform 2 and everything's fine. And then we go on the train that says it's got to Glasgow. This train took an hour and 45 minutes because it went up past like Falkirk and shit. Did they go to
Fucking hell.
Shettleston? So we were on the train. There's a wee guy who had like unlimited internet, so we were watching the pre-show on his phone.
That's cool.
So that was fine. So and that. So then we get to Glasgow like, eventually at like 1:45 in the fucking morning, and I was like, I've missed so much of this. Then we go to there's as you Flo won't know and most of the chat won't know, but you still know when like you go to Glasgow, if you go on a night out, there's usually like 3 or 4 taxi ranks.
Oh, aye.
Oh no. There was one run at Central Station, and this line was fucking humongous.
This is
And I was
amazing.
just
Sunday night.
This is
What a
an
Sunday.
amazing story, folks. Stay with us.
Absolutely.
I'm getting this prepared. I'm actually working something in the background
Exactly.
here. I'm
But
making
it's
something in the
because
background.
So it's, I don't know what people are hearing. I can't hear it, but I hope
I'm,
it's good.
no. I'm getting the music and I'm going to get a wee picture and all that.
Alright, I was
Kirsty.
expecting.
No. I'm going for the Deadly Premonition whistle theme here, but I'm going to work with it myself.
Oh.
Kirsty's small adventure. I'm going on an adventure.
Oh, right. So I'm standing. I stood in this queue for this taxi this long because of the fucking fringe.
Aye.
I had managed to go in and get myself a chippy and stand and eat mace there and Matt before I even get in. So I get in and it
You
was
need
like,
to eat Matt in the queue.
listen, you can't really tell. I mean, Matt got a sausage supper, which isn't going to
I'll
help.
bet he did.
innuendo.
Sounds like you did, didn't it?
Did you get a Bobby supper?
A sausage supper will come on, a bit of subtlety.
So anyway, I get in at like 3:30 and I was drunk, I was tired, and I was fucking cold, and it had been raining, and I was just like, guys, I love Oyes, but there's no way I'm turning this pay-per-view on just to watch the main event, firing up everything, taking everything into the bedroom for like 25 minutes. By the time I got on, I was like, it's just no worth it. And I finished my chips and cheese and went to bed. And then got up the next day and actually sat and watched SummerSlam. So I apologise that I wasn't here, but fuck me if I ever see that wee train conductor man again, I'm going to punch him in the fucking face. Because I guarantee you, he probably told me the right station and it would have went to Shettleston and I would have been home before SummerSlam even started. But he took me up to fucking Falkirk and shit. And I was like the wee guy with the ticket, the ticket guy came along and he was like, you know you're not going to Shettleston, right? And me and Matt just looked at him and went, excuse me? He was like, no, this is the one for Glasgow,
That'd have been Queen Street, aye.
And I was like,
Flo, do you know where you're going with this? Do you know where you are?
basically he sent me on an extra, what should have been 45 minutes, he added an hour to my journey and took me an extra mile away from my house than I had to be. And there was just no need. I could see for Shettleston, I could have walked him in about 10 minutes.
Aye.
And what that was mine and Matt's plan, we were going to get off the train and walk along Old Shettleston Road and probably be able to flag down a taxi. And if we couldn't, we would have been home in 10 minutes. But no, this wee fucker decided he was going to chase me and just take advantage of the fact that I was drunk and be like, aye, just you go an extra hour at your way because I'm feeling cruel because I'm still working at this time on a Sunday. Fucking hate Edinburgh. I hate their train stations and I hate their fucking... I was so angry but in an overall way, I really apologise for not being here on Sunday.
I fucking apologise to everybody else as well. I'm sitting here and I'm like, right, is it? When's the ROH story? Well, is this?
Where's the payoff here?
I'm waiting for the fucking
that's
payoff.
me apologising. The ROH show was great.
Right.
Well worth the money I spent.
Kirsty, I was going to say,
happily
did you
again.
go into a wee cave in the way home? Did the guy give you a sword and say, take this, it's dangerous out there?
Well, this wasn't the story about ROH. This is a story about a train wreck.
It was a story as to why I wasn't on the show, which I felt people deserved an explanation because
We tell them you got pissed. We tell them.
I've been pissed on the show before. But
we wanted to tell them. You were having a night of passion, so like Kirsty's having a night of passion. She doesn't want to watch SummerSlam. Her legs are probably in the air right now. Flo, did I say that?
This happens when I get drunk. I'm sorry, but the point is,
Is that what happened?
Okay.
I didn't say a fucking thing, Kirsty.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I forgot. You're a good girl.
Those are all dirties. Oh, he's...
But I fucking
Right,
ROH was fantastic. Like easily the single best house show that I've been to ever. Easily. And that's including one that had Sting and Kurt Angle in a steel cage match via TNA. Like, it was fantastic. And I was with my people who all understood my love for the young. Do you know what? Even Matt hates the young boy. He doesn't hate them, but he doesn't get the new Bullet Club. Even he enjoyed himself. He was like, that was fantastic. I was like, fuck you.
Does it, right, okay, I'll give you a shock here, right? Does it shock you that I might buy a Bullet Club t-shirt just to be in with it?
Nah, you're just... you just fucking... jumping on the bandwagon as it's went past you by about 3 miles.
No, I like the design. I like the design.
Fucking Falkirk, that's what we are.
Well.
Fucking
Anyway.
everybody hashtag blame fucking Falkirk for Kirsty. Fuck me, man. I'm gonna fucking contact STV News. This poor fucking lassie. Oh my fucking god.
A belly or shite. Never ask a Dutchman to run a train, except the kind that you get in the red light district.
Are you going for that human centipede look there, mate?
Oh, no.
That's a whole other thing. I said run a train. I never said anything about sellotaping
I've
people.
got a human train.
The whoo train.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
But
You choose me.
Ugh.
But Martin, what was your favourite match in the night? Because we're not actually going to talk about this yet.
I know. I was a big fan of the trios match for the title. Dalton Castle and the boys were amazing.
It was so
and as I
good.
was saying to the guys on Sunday night, I'm no mad about the Young Bucks style of wrestling, you know, just going for spots like mad, but I really enjoyed the match. I actually had to get up and check on Adam Page because I thought he killed himself.
Oh my god, right? That one, but I was like, is he okay? Like, he was, I literally turned around to Matt and went, well, he was getting there, but he's no dead.
Just to explain to people, the Bucks went for a Meltzer driver on the outside of the ring with, I can't remember what one does what, but anyway, one was going to jump off the ring apron.
Nick.
Hangman Page stopped him and then did the moonsault, but even when I was sitting down the front, it looked like he never got the full rotation because it was like a front flip one.
Yeah.
Now, he landed it, and it was class, but I had to get up and make sure he hadn't landed on his neck.
See, when I was about 5 or 6 rows behind you and like slightly to the side, and for Matt, like he'd murdered himself. I was like, he's
totally.
dead.
I mean, the thing is though, like as I say, I had to get up and go over to the barrier. I was like, holy shit, that guy's dead. I hope they get him. But he got up, and the crowd went mad. And the finish was spectacular because Dalton Castle used the boys as weapons. So you got your Bullet Club guys on different sides of the ring, and the boys shout at Dalton to use them as a weapon. And he throws one over the rope into a young buck, throws the other one into another young buck. The first one runs back in. The second one comes back in, he throws the both of them at Adam Page, and he just kept doing this to take them all down. But Bullet Club won with a double Meltzer driver, which is one of the best things I've ever seen.
So if they come back, like I asked you on Sunday, Martin,
kill for a ticket.
Kill for a ticket, basically. I mean, that's the same with you guys, wherever you are. If you get our ROH there, Martin, he spoke about it on Sunday night, and he gripped us because, let's be honest, WWE were shit. And listening to this, and it's like, fuck, am I watching the right
we
fucking
were
program?
Spoiled by that. That's
night.
The best show that I've ever seen in person. And as I said, again, I need to repeat it on Sunday. Or I need to repeat what I say on Sunday. Cody Rhodes is a class act.
Oh my god,
he did not need to stop to talk to me and Kat because his meet and greet was done. He should have been off to get ready, but he stopped and he spoke to us. And he didn't need to do that. He's just a gentleman. An absolute gentleman.
The first time I met him, I mean, I didn't know I had panic disorder then, but looking back on it, I was like, you were having a panic attack, Kirsty, because Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr.
Did you have a panic attack when you went to Falkirk?
I would have. You been to Falkirk?
That's a fucking shithole.
Anyway, getting back to my point, Kat was terrified, and I had to keep pushing her forward, and she kept trying to back off, and Cody noticed, put her right at ease.
Oh.
And spoke to her for a minute. So, of course, because this was her birthday present, so I got her a Cody t-shirt. But when we got to the merch stand, I bumped into somebody. At first I thought it was my ma because of the hair. Turns out it wasn't my ma, it was Naito, who has the same...
He's not got the...
Oh, wow.
He's not got the Linda hairstyle, has he?
Oh, sorry, I just knocked my volume off there. Sorry.
No, I can still hear you, don't worry. I was saying he's not got the Linda hairstyle, has he?
Exactly
it does, and it's beautiful.
Exactly,
it's absolutely beautiful.
But the thing is, see, when his name was called, my
Aye.
sister who was there, she thought he was called Nigel.
Did they
that made
start-
you happy.
For Nigel.
did
Anyway,
did they start fucking going round and round and round? Well,
But
round and round he goes.
But the first time...
The thing I was also going to say, again, repeating it from Sunday, night of everyone else in that card, and that's not disrespecting anyone
Because that
else,
card
because
is
everyone put a shift in,
Mhm.
and they didn't need to do that, but they put, I mean, so many times I thought a guy was crippled because they were going for these big spots, but Naito, and bear in mind he's carrying an elbow injury, was the smoothest, crispest wrestler I have ever seen in person.
And honestly, see, because of the elbow injuries, know how when he does his spot and then he lands and he's just chilling in the middle of the
Aye.
ring. I didn't think we were going to get to see that, and
And
I
when
popped so
the
hard when it
pop for
happened
it, the
because
crowd was great
everybody
too.
knew.
But I don't know if Will knows, but Naito does this thing where he teases doing a suicide dive. He bounces
Right.
off the backmost rope,
Sorry, I keep
bounces
forgetting.
off
Yeah.
the frontmost rope, then
Right.
slides to a halt and just lies down in the Shawn Michaels Playboy pose.
right.
And it gets a
it's so
crazy
slick.
pop because he's just a
Hilarious.
cocky fucker.
But
And
because
like
he's
he'll go to
elbow
lock
injury-
up and he'll just walk away from the guy to wind up his opponent, and he's just got his character.
So it's
nailed.
a lot better than the Naomi slide across the fucking canvas to give you a big slap.
Of course it
doesn't
is.
even
You know what
give
that's
a
a bit
hell.
like?
Don't even.
Say you enjoyed a fine beer, right?
Right.
And you went to this big fancy new pub, and you're like, oh, I quite fancy trying this velvety smooth thing, and then they serve you up a pint of piss,
Oh,
Right.
Martin.
hot piss.
Oh, right.
That's what Naomi is. Naomi is hot piss,
In comparison to Naito, aye.
and in general, but
Well,
especially
I-
in comparison to Big Nigel.
Big
The other thing I
Nigel.
never got the chance to say to you, Kirsty. See, like near the end of the show, I just went out to the bathroom because they were setting up for the main event,
Mhm.
and I bumped into Mark Briscoe.
Oh my
Anywhere.
god. You see, do you know what I really popped for though? Was the unexpected I was getting, how at the back, like, in all the corners they had the like wee tiny bars that done beer and cider.
Aye.
Got to get myself a beer after me and Matt, because you left and went in and me and Matt had a fag and then came in behind us,
Aye.
and see when that boom boom Colt Cabana music hit, I nearly hit somebody's like pints off the fucking bar because I just turned around and popped so hard. And Matt was like, you said he was going to be here, and I was like, I fucking told you. His show finished at the back of 6. That was plenty of time for him to
Popped
get
so
out here and
hard,
get changed.
fucking Kirsty nearly popped the microphone on fucking Saturday night.
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm so
Let him
I'm,
go. Ah!
My only problem was
go,
Justin Liger. Justin Liger was advertised as being there for at
And
least
he
a meet and
wasn't.
greet, and he wasn't there.
Aye.
And I say it's a problem. I still walked away feeling great, even though it's the guy's retirement tour.
Aye.
It's still the best thing that I've paid money for. That was
well-
50 quid for the seat,
well
and
worth
it was
going.
worth every
I
fucking
see,
penny.
mine were only 30.
You were up the
I-
back though.
But we were
Ah.
allowed to start where we were. Like,
Aye.
I stood up and we had a perfect, like, crystal clear view
Aye.
because there was the camera guy beside me.
Well, the other thing I
And
was
he
going to
let me
say,
sit on the wee like podium bit
Ah.
because I'm tiny, so I had a perfectly. Because I kept standing up, and like the guy kept looking at me, and he went, "Do you want to sit there?" Because it was like slightly higher. And I was like, "Is that allowed?" He went, "I just don't touch anything." So I just sat there
And
because
there's
I must,
Kirsty-
as you've seen,
and
I'm
there's Kirsty
tiny.
fucking ready to touch the camera, and I thought, what does this button do?
well, here's the thing, right? See my seat, like the way the corn exchange map's laid out, you've got like your 4 rows around the ring.
Mhm.
Obviously, like one side split for the entrance, and then in between the 4 rows there's angled seats. Now the front 2 rows were 70 quid each.
Right.
The angled seats were 50 quid,
That's
and
what
I was still pretty much in the front row.
I mean, if you looked at the fucking prices I paid last year for Raw and SmackDown, and you see where I sat, don't get me wrong, you seen me on TV, but
you could see me on the ROH feed. Tony messaged me and said, "You're ROH thing."
I've not watched it.
I thought
that,
but
it was so fucking good. Like, it was a fantastic, like, and that's the thing is, like, people like Matt, who, and maybe even yous, who'd watch the Bucks and go, I don't get it. Go watch them live just once, because they will.
It makes a big difference.
They will change your fucking mind so quickly. And oh my god, they're great. And I'm hearing you going, that Bucks match was the best thing on that card. I'm like, I fucking win. I told you.
So overall, like, even saying it to the listeners is like, if you get a fucking chance, do it. Just
go see ROH.
Right.
Even if you don't know anybody on it, trust me, just go. You will have a great fucking time. If you like wrestling. It's such a great promotion, and it's so underappreciated.
New Japan was actually there, and they were amazing. And there was
fucking Naito and Darrow.
What I was going to say, right? Okay, I was going to actually move everything along to maybe an underappreciated promotion after Sunday night. And let's talk about the shite fallout in Raw.
Sorry, I just say there's a message on Twitter for Noam Dar for everybody. Enzo Amore is a dafty. Pass it on.
Right, because there was a few things I wanted to bring up. And Flo, I'm going to start with you, right? I'm going to start with you, Flo.
Yeah.
Now, we called the Shark Cage match. It was fucking awful. It was one of the worst things we've ever seen.
Himself up.
It was stupid. It was stupid. Well, Flo was like a minute ahead of me in a feed. Right. So when he was like, "What the fuck?" So I'm gonna ask you first.
I was there for that part actually, and I was also ahead of you.
Oh, that's right. So you love me. That's right. Okay, right. We'll start with Flo first, right? Flo, are you sad to see Enzo Amore's feud with Big Cass over?
Is that a serious question?
That's a serious question.
Honest.
It's so sad to see them go.
It was. I mean, like, I think the 3 years can agree, right? See, calling that. Oh, Martin, sorry, you were there. That's right. Sorry, my mistake. I think calling that was fucking awful. If I remember, was that when I went to get something?
It was, and I was clutching at straws.
I came back,
Flo
and he was
quite
still
rightly
talking.
Went silent because it was so shite, and I was trying to get blood from a stone, so there wasn't dead air, and I was struggling. And I'm not usually stuck for shite to spew.
Well, it was bad. Then sum it up on Monday night. It's now came out now. Cass is injured. He's out for 6 months.
Best thing that could have happened to him.
Well,
probably 9, by the way.
Probably,
yeah.
Right. Okay. So
he losing backstage heat in this 6 or 9 months, whatever.
Not even that. It's the fact that people will forget this feud with Enzo.
And maybe he get booked better after he returns.
Maybe
Vince is still interested in him when he returns. He's not a new toy anymore.
Because that's the thing is, see if. Like, as I've said on here a bunch of times, see if in the 9 months Chris Hero comes up.
Aye.
He doesn't have a job anymore. Like, there's no need for him to
That's
be
not
here
a bad thing, to be quite
honest. I'm not
it's
complaining
it's not a bad thing, but do you think Vince McMahon will bring up Chris Hero? That's the issue.
Yes. It's going to happen at some point.
I know.
Some point.
I mean, with the names that we currently have that I never thought we'd see in WWE again
Joe
or ever.
Was told he'd only be on NXT.
They literally, this stresses me out. Because
as long as Hero puts a shift in, Hero will get a call up. If Hero goes like he was the last time, he'll be out in his arse.
But
that's my worry, Martin. That's my worry.
I don't think he will.
Well, then it's all down to him. If he fucks it up, it's his own fault. It's all up to him. It's that simple.
I don't know. With the last 4 years, Chris Hero has been incredible as a fan to watch. He left WWE and seemed to, like, the first time, and just seemed to find that fire again. Like he said, he get fired on.
I think it's because of all that steak and burgers he was eating.
It was the weight. That's how he got fired the first time. It was the weight.
Well, no, he'd lost all that weight. He'd lost hundreds of weight. He put it all back on when he was like,
when he
in
hit the Indies. I knew it's mostly off, but he's still got him in a t-shirt, so he doesn't need to worry so much about his body.
That was one of the issues they had when he was there the first time. It was the weight issue.
In FCW, he was a fine weight. He had trimmed right down. Like
he trimmed down in NXT, but he'd slacked off over time, I believe.
Because remember, that's how he never came up with Cesaro.
Well, the other thing was, he was supposed to be part of the original Shield, if you remember.
Right. Yep, he was
before they decided Roman to go in.
That the reason that they let Chris Hero go was because Punk kept screaming about the fact that they hadn't brought him up yet, and they were like, "Do you know, go like the same way Punk."
I can believe that.
Like that's the story I always heard.
I could believe that, but I've not heard that one. But I mean, with Cass gone, obviously, what did that mean for Enzo? He shows up in 205, so that means he'll still be on fucking Raw.
Despite the fact that he kept saying that he was 206, don't lie to me, bitch. Don't lie.
But it's not even that. Even his wrestling ability. Like, even if you're not a fan of 205, I'm not a fan of 205. But even with like the ability these guys have got, Enzo's lost. If you think he was lost,
Enzo is the least talented person.
If you think he's lost in the main roster, he's got to be lost in 205. It's fucking pointless. I give him a year and he's out. A year and he's out.
And they're lost, apart from Neville.
I mean, but that's the thing, is like if you go back and watch any of the guys' careers on the indies, which is where I know most of them face, Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann, I'm not even going to, all of them that were there, they were all indie guys. Great indie guys. And it's not like they got air on their own, doing their own thing with their own character and their own wrestling, and then went to WWE, got air as fuck when they were allowed to just wrestle really well. And then they went into the fucking WWE land. Let's use umbrellas, but let's not do it cool like Marty Scurll. Let's have you try and fly like Mary fucking Poppins.
Well, that's the thing though. See now, WWE have the cruiserweights working WWE style, whereas the people who would have been interested in 205 Live are used to a new modern style.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's my biggest issue.
The stupid thing is, the Cruiserweight Classic was done by Triple H. And you can clearly see a difference from the main roster. Because there they could go all out. But since they are on the main roster with 205 Live, they are under Vince's rule. And he is always, no, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah, they're all limited.
And then it's shit.
Vince is the reason why fucking that asshole that I won't name keeps saying that funny doesn't make money. He's just seen Vince squash so many good talents that he's just broke, and that's why he just rants and just like shakes like a fucking fat chihuahua.
Fat chihuahua. But,
who are you talking about, Kirsty? Who are you talking about?
Nobody important.
I mean, when it comes to 205 Live, we've not been given a reason to care. Why should I give a shit that a wee guy's doing a moonsault when a guy twice his weight on the main roster's doing drop kicks and hurricane runners?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You know?
That's
no point yet.
Martin, I totally agree with you. Would you rather not see somebody athletically built that
like you see Braun Strowman do a hurricane runner and drop kicks, and AJ Styles jumping off the top rope.
Exactly.
In the middle of the rope,
you would rather
see people out.
You'd rather see guys like that than
exactly. And until you let the cruiserweights do what they can do that no one else can, there's no point in even having it. It's just a waste of money.
The thing is with the guys that are there, the one thing all of them have fantastically is speed. It's not about the high flying as much. It's about how quickly they can wrestle these moves.
That's the problem Enzo's going to have.
And no, don't even just Enzo, but the minute they got onto main roster, Vince was like, right, we wrestle at this pace. And that took all the wind out of them because it's cruiserweights nowadays is like the way we see it, isn't it? But it's a weight limit. It isn't just like high fly spotty stuff.
I mean,
there's a lot of that in there, but
you're right.
Like,
I mean, how many? Like, if we go back to Monday night? How many holds did Neville do? How many holds? And then on Sunday night was the exact same. How many holds? how many the match was slowed right down, and that's when me and Flo went live, and like we were shocked there was a new champion, and that's what I said to Flo. What was the point of him dropping the belt?
5 new champ. To be fair, I think it's to have him as the only two-time cruiserweight champion, which I can get behind.
Money. See, instead of getting rid of pyro and unique sets, you keep the few cruiserweights that are actually over. So you've got people with actual characters, Neville, Gnome, maybe even Gallagher, Kendrick, and you get rid of the rest because they're not doing anything except taking up space and money. I couldn't even tell you outside of those
placeholders.
Yeah, I could not tell you a thing about the rest of those cruiserweights, and it's not like I don't know my wrestling. I mean, it's mainly because I'm not interested. But see, if you showed me pictures of them, I would not know a fucking one of them.
I'm the same. It was the same with Raw on Monday night. They had that tag team match. I couldn't tell you who half them were.
Exactly.
See, I mean, a lot of them came from PWG, and I love PWG, so I have followed them like for the longest time, and that's why it's so heartbreaking to me because I know these guys.
You're in the minority here.
I know.
Not just amongst us, but I mean fans in general.
Fans in general. Because even like I sit and watch PWG, and Matt just doesn't care. Like Matt's never watched it. Like, and again, it's not like Matt doesn't watch, but because PWG only comes out on DVDs, you go see it live or you get the DVD.
I mean, that's where they fail, WWE, because Martin, like you say it all the time, dude, and I totally back you in this one. The average punter who does not watch WWE, John Cena, Roman Reigns.
As
soon as you start going down that card, you don't know who the fuck they are. You don't care.
Like my mum the other night, she I don't know where the fuck she was, but she was watching SummerSlam, and she messaged me like 6 times, like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? And the last one she watched was Mania. Like, my ma is that casual fan. We all watch wrestling in the family, but my ma is like whenever people are like, oh, it's for the casual fan, my first thought is, right, would this get her with my ma? And my ma doesn't have a clue who most of the people are anymore. She knows John. She's starting to know who Roman is that big sexy one, which probably that's what he's there. And I'm like, fuck you, mum. Like, you're just proving everybody right. Fuck you.
We'll speak of that big sexy one in a minute, because
I've got a few issues. Trifecta.
I've got a few issues with the setup just now. I've got a few issues with it. Because even quickly touching on the Universal title, that is now confirmed at No Mercy between Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar.
And I'm fucking grateful for this after
I'm looking
finish of SummerSlam.
The one thing I'll say is that Braun doesn't need that belt, but that belt needs Braun.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the issue.
Braun was the star on Sunday night.
Oh,
he was the fucking star. He left me and Flo shocked. The way he told the story in the ring left us too shocked.
I mean, his character's still 2D as fuck.
Aye.
But it's a great it's a comic book character.
Because he's a giant.
He's a great but he's a comic book character, and it works great in WWE. But like anywhere else, that character, people would be like, the fuck. But for WWE, it works really well, and go team. And I'd rather see Braun fucking champion. And also, he tried to murder Brock Lesnar, which means he's now my favourite human. Like, he tried to kill him.
Did you notice when Roman attacked him in the ring and put him into the corner, and Strowman just pushes him into?
It was.
We never seen this before.
It was
Corey
amazing.
Graves with the worst / best call of the night. That announce table must weigh hundreds of pounds and kill a normal guy.
I was
like, Cody, really?
You just know that Vince was feeding him that line, because Corey doesn't usually make silly, outrageous claims like that.
I mean,
but like, I could hear it in Vince's voice when I watched it on Monday morning. I was like, oh, Corey.
table's 100 pounds, damn it. Say
it.
It's not even that. Even the issue, I've not got the problem with that. I am totally cool with that match. I'm cool with that.
Shield one.
The Shield one, that's alright. the issue I've got, right? SmackDown now has lost John Cena. They have got a replacement in Bobby Rhodes.
Who?
Bobby Rhodes.
I know, fucking rude. I know. I'm thinking fucking. It's because you are talking about fucking Cody Rhodes, and I was like, oh no, Bobby Roode, right?
Your ROH World Champion.
Should Roman Reigns moved to SmackDown to give it a massive star power next to Nakamura?
It doesn't need that.
It's not necessary now.
There isn't any need for it.
Naka's over as fuck.
Nakamura, Bobby Roode, Kevin Styles, Sami Zayn. It's a 2-hour show. When you really break it down, it's an hour. If they go the extra 15, they do not, and that's your main event. Well, I always put Sami there because that's where he deserves to be.
But like, isn't he? Anyway,
I was going to say that.
You don't they don't need any more than that, and it's just going like SmackDown was. It's just going to be main eventer after main eventer after main eventer. Raw still feels like it drags.
If SmackDown was to lose more people, though.
But why would it?
I'm just saying.
I think they're happy with how it sits.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to put it because like now they're talking
at all, which I was fully expecting here.
I mean, I'm happy with Bobby Roode there. I think that's perfect for him.
Here's the thing, right? Seeing a few weeks after Bobby Roode's had to do the same 10-minute match for like the 9th time, it's just going to turn into Hans Moment at the Springfield Film Festival. Did you say boo or roo?
Yeah,
I was saying.
Can't make it out all the time.
It's because what was going through my mind now. It's like, right, okay, you've took Cena there. You're going to put him against Roman Reigns. Fine, fair enough. But if you were to start chopping and changing everything like he's did back right after WrestleMania, and a lot of it didn't make sense. Where does this now fucking start to feed off everything? You know what I mean? Because having John Cena on Raw, I thought Joe, Roman,
they're still calling him they're still calling John the free agent.
That fucking free agent shite, right?
Yeah, bullshit.
It's basically for ratings. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean? But
do you really think if SmackDown, let's say Bobby or somebody, God forbid, was to get injured, and they could put John back here, do you really think they wouldn't? They've done this so that in case anything happens, like you're worrying about, they've got John there as the
do I think they'd
agent.
send him back over? No, I don't think they would. For ratings, no. Even though ratings mean shit, they won't.
They'll just
him
use him
over.
as he's needed. Well, he's
that's
there.
what I think. I think they'll just push him wherever he needs to go because he's John Cena and
he's there to put people over now.
Aye, and if The Undertaker can show up on SmackDown and be like, I'm back full time, then randomly show up on Raw and then have his last match and like disappear. But
never
apparently
happened.
he was at SmackDown.
That never happened. Everybody turned off at that point because it's like, don't care.
But like, I don't think SmackDown has anything to worry about because there was one match and it was the Hype Bros match where I was like, oh, and it was like a 7-minute match out of a 2-hour show. SmackDown was careful.
Can I just ask a question about SmackDown? Why did they say Fashion Police will be back in 2 weeks and have them show up and then say we're doing nothing?
They're on holiday.
Because it was
fucking nonsense.
It was
1 week. 1 week left.
Still nonsense.
I think it was meant to be like that whole like everybody's backstage, but it wasn't meant to be a planned segment because Kevin was just wandering trying to find. Also, I have a bone to pick about SmackDown. Why the fuck did we pick Baron Corbin when Jimmy Jacobs, longtime friend and tag team partner like Sami, who he didn't fuck her, was right there, was right fucking there and just smiled as if I'm going to ruin your entire night, Kirsty, when you realise that Baron Corbin is here.
Because he's not relevant.
I was going to say that.
Excuse the fuck out of you! Everybody go to Twitter and put in Jimmy Jacobs and anybody who knows and watches ROH and knew what and also watches.
But is he relevant in WWE?
He writes everything, of course he's relevant. Like he is the writer.
But would he get back in the ring?
See, he tried it for he had a match on SmackDown with Eddie Guerrero, I'll have you know. It was a squash match for the sake of it, but he still had a fucking match with Eddie Guerrero as Jimmy Jacobs. They
But they're
could just
trying
put him
to
out
make Baron relevant again. Do you not see what
there.
they're
Then
trying
they
to do?
shouldn't. Then they shouldn't have fucking took that briefcase off him
Aye.
the way
And
they
then
did.
they
That's
shouldn't have
insane
squashed him.
fuckery.
I
You
totally
shouldn't
agree
have
with you,
squashed
Kirsty.
them.
Totally agree with you. But that's
Buried by
Jimmy-
1A.
that's what
Jimmy
they're trying to do.
Jacobs should have been the fucking ref. It made like, see when I seen Sammy and Jimmy stunning, I was like, I know where this is going. And then Jimmy was like, lol, no, I've put this in here to troll people who are in
That's all it
the
was.
mind. Like he wrote himself in to troll the people who knew the Kevin Jimmy storyline for ROH, and I was like, you little shit, you little 5 foot. I will
And by the way,
kick you
you
in the
just
face and then
done-
cry and hug you.
Why he wasn't actually
I
on
know,
screen.
but
Why he fits
I
it.
love and hate him.
Oh, aye.
But like, it would have been great.
But
And
Kirsty,
Jimmy's great.
But Kirsty, you've got to make Baron relevant again.
No, do you know what we do? We don't make him unrelevant, and then we don't have
Aye.
a
But
problem.
they did, so they've got to make him relevant
Well,
again
they're
for the
fucking
US
idiots,
title.
and I'm done.
So we know like there's going to be a Shane McMahon Kevin Owens match. That is fucking written in the stars. It's
Yep.
in the stars now. We don't have to fucking do anything about that. But I can see Baron Corbin and AJ Styles going to be the next fucking thing. That's going to be it. But then
Are you sure it's Baron Corbin, AJ Styles,
I think it
not
will be.
Styles?
Baron will Antelope challenge and lose
I
based
think
on
it
how
will be.
well he's been going.
I give it a wee bit, then you'll see Bobby Roode going into that title picture. I give it just that little bit, but they're going to try and keep Baron irrelevant. Well, he is relevant, but the fucking...
Just said it.
I know. I said I fixed myself. But the thing, like I said, right, the main thing I took from SmackDown, right, the fucking most important thing. Sunday night, we witnessed, and I said it to you before, this is where Jinder has got to show he can do something. He did nothing.
I'll have you know, Jinder can do
Saying
plenty of
that
things.
some
Many steroids.
That, yes, he can, because now the acne's shown in his face and his neck. But
and to
Pardon
think that some people still say he's a solid wrestler.
no.
No, he's not.
No.
He botched his fucking finisher on Shinsuke.
Sunday
God.
night.
And that's the
proved
thing.
it.
See,
Sunday
if you're
night
in
proved
there, if you're in there with somebody like Shinsuke and you can at least pull off a really good match, like a decent, just enjoyable match, then why the fuck are you champion?
Exactly. I mean, Nakamura's amazing, but
Because Vince
there's only so
McMahon
much one
thinks
man
that
can do.
But that's my point. Like, if Nakamura can't make you look like a fucking gold mine while you win, then fuck off. Just
I mean,
go sit in the back and collect your checks.
I mean,
Like,
Kirsty,
fuck off.
that's what I was saying to Flo. It's like, right, you had the matches with Randy Orton, and I've said that a million times. Randy Orton, for as athletic as he is one of the slowest wrestlers I've ever seen. So
Except when he can be asked,
When he
which
can
barely
be
ever
asked.
happens, of course.
So maybe it was a bad pairing. Just maybe it was a bad pairing. So let's start fresh, okay? Totally fresh here. And he done nothing to impress me. Nothing to impress me. And I'm like, you
Do you know
are
the
really
most-
that boring.
The most impressive thing about this entire storyline is the fact that Wayne Nakamura, he keeps saying that everybody's xenophobic, which is when you're racist against only people that come from other countries, basically. Like, if you were born in this country and you're no, i.e. white, then that's cool because you're one of ours. But if you come from a different country and immigrated, then you're an asshole or whatever. But the fact is he's saying that as the heel and getting booed.
I'd like to see him
he's
drop that when he was in
against
Canada.
Shinsuke.
I'd like to have seen him drop that in Canada. You're all xenophobes, but you're for Calgary. Oh, aye, I forgot that.
But he's gone against Shinsuke, who is also for a different country, who is getting cheered. Because when he first started doing the xenophobic thing, I was like, this is really a touchy subject. Like, this is America.
I remember you saying that.
I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but the minute they put Shinsuke in there, I was like, right, we have another foreigner who's air as fuck, who's like probably the only foreigner on SmackDown right now that isn't being called the foreign heel.
That
Like,
isn't the foreigner. Aye.
that is the foreigner. Like, so
Does
it
he know what
worked
love
there.
is? Does he know what love is?
Do you want to show
I don't know, I've got that song stuck in my head.
him?
That's got to be stuck in my head all night. Yous are bastard.
We're great
Go hear
people
me
with
humming.
excellent music taste.
Even Nakamura, right, folks. Even me and you said this as well. He tried his best, but he couldn't do anything to fucking help.
Yeah.
Nakamura will always give it his full fucking go.
He could not do anything to ignite that
Shinsuke
crowd.
tried to got
And that's the thing is when you're coming up in Japan, which obviously Shinsuke did, the whole thing is like how much of a fighting spirit does the wrestler have? And to get to where Shinsuke is, you've got to prove that you have the most fighting spirit out of everybody, and he always gives it 10,000 fucking % when he steps into that ring, and Jinder just didn't know what the fuck to do. He was like,
it was hard to watch. It was hard
honestly,
to watch.
Nako did a better match with a broom.
Martin, I actually agree.
Pretty should have seen that much.
I agree with you. I agree with you because, I mean, like, then,
but like, it's just
when we had the blow off, and then it's like, oh, right, put the sing brawls in.
Oh.
That was funny.
I mean,
it was
let's be
funny,
honest,
but it was, see,
the
that way
next
it's like
SmackDown show is Hell in a Cell. We're going to get Nakamura and Jinder in the cell.
And he's going to just kick him repeatedly into the
Aye,
cell.
and then
it's gonna
those
be...
wee hangers on will still get in because they always go,
Wee
nobody
hangers-on.
can get in the cell.
when's the Indian?
That's why we're using the
You know
cell,
what they're
and
gonna
then they
do?
get in the cell.
See the bit that's cut out for the camera?
They'll squeeze in there.
If Jinder plays floating bloody snake charm the way this is going.
Oh,
It's hard to watch. It's
But,
so fucking hard to watch. I mean, when's the Indian tour? When's that? Is that soon?
well, it's was it you that said last week, Martin, that like actually like proper wrestling fans in India, not the ones that are just
They don't give a shit.
They don't like him.
Khali. It's not a
They
great
hate
Khali.
him.
That's how Khali took a belt because he was
He was taking the belt to get in the newspaper.
I to get the picture. Like people in India don't fucking like him
Because they know he's Canadian.
So
Even
why
the
the
fucking kayfabe crazy
They don't
know he's Canadian.
like why like see if like I could almost accept it when they were like it's getting aired in India, he's getting put out like in even let's see to be fair, seeing the news and all that, they're like Jinder Mahal, go team. But see if everybody else that's actually sitting watching the wrestling is going, I don't want this guy to be representing my nation.
See, this is the thing, right? I'd skip to the end of that match and see the crowd reactions. They piped in boos because when you look in the faces of every single person that is visible in that camera, nobody's opening their mouth. They're all just standing there with that sort of face on that says, "Really,
aye,
you're going to force this on us."
That was the face at the end. It was like that's how it ended.
And they're all just. This is the evil foreigner heat. This isn't you're really good at your job of making us hate you heat. This is people who don't care.
There isn't even heat there. There's nothing there. We're just like, alright,
complete ambivalence.
But like, and again, like, I know pure random offshoot, but this is the point where Roman always makes. See if people legitimately didn't care and he wasn't there. There would be no noise. They'd just stand there and be like, alright, cool.
But the difference is Roman can work a match.
Exactly. Yes. And like I had an argument with somebody while I was having a fag the other day because a guy had a Roman shirt on at ROH because I think he just wanted to be the ultimate smart mark. Like, just to piss everybody off.
That sounds like it.
And he was just stunning, and it was during the intermission, and all of these people, like, he was having a fag, and somebody was like, ha, check that Roman shirt, and then everybody started booing outside, which was the weirdest experience, but hilarious, to which it then sparked a debate about whether Roman was good or not, and of course I picked him, because I always do, and I was just like, yous are at an ROH show right now, and yous are still talking about Roman. Granted, there was a random prompt there, but, like, at the same time...
Well, what me and Flo said, right, even on Sunday night, Roman was amazing.
Oh, he held up his end.
The problem with Roman
is that he's got two moves, and he just kept doing one of them over and over and over.
Punch, spear, punch.
All four guys were fucking good.
At least Cena's got 5 moves of doom.
Yes.
Roman's got 2 moves of boredom.
I mean, that's one thing now we're going to see.
Well, I like the drive-by as I've said before,
Oh,
I
it's
really
better
like
than
the
the rear
ground fight.
view. It's better than the fucking rear view. And the
Oh, aye, of course, but so is punching yourself in the bollocks repeatedly.
And the most important thing is that fucking belt's gone now. No more fucking belt.
Honest to
That was
God,
amazing.
Right?
Oh.
I'm no.
And even Natalia said it in her promo, like, no more toy belts.
Yes.
Like, again, she has the character of like some 70s cartoon fucking. I don't even know. She's so 2D that it hurts, but at least she can wrestle. And at least she can pull a decent promo. Like, you'll be like, alright, this is where we're going. Cheers, Natalia. You're not going to get fucking hyped at it, but at least you know where you're going and what's going on. And she's no fucking. It was the belt. The belt with Naomi, I want it. Oh, I'm not even.
Well, the most important thing is, Kirsty, you don't have to worry about that belt anymore. But you do have to worry about one belt. The fact that I still retained on Sunday night.
By 1 point.
By 1 point.
It's always
the belt
like,
that you won via screwing me over.
Yes. Yes.
Also, Kevin said that. Oh, what was? Oh fuck! It's left me now. I'm so tired.
That's alright.
Kevin coming out and saying that the crowd were. What was it? He was saying the crowd were something, and I laughed a lot.
I have no idea.
Maybe he was ripping the piss out of the crowd, and it was great. I
mean,
but Shelton Benjamin.
Yes.
Why have they just Chad? Well,
it's
why
just
have they
totally
Chad
just
another? Like, here's another black Olympic wrestler.
No, here's a black guy, but he's also an Olympian. Honest.
Aye.
Make Chad Gable relevant.
Remember
Chad's
that
been getting air as fuck as a singles round.
Despite
A lot better
being-
than
I know, but that's what I'm saying. This is
Jace getting air in defeat.
this,
You know what I mean?
this is their thinking. This is their thing. It's WWE the fucking best of times, honestly. Sometimes they're scary in what they fucking think. I was shocked he was there after he's blatantly said that he wasn't going after he had his injury. And I was shocked he was there, so they kept that quiet.
Oh no, he said like 3 weeks ago. There was an interview with him like 3 weeks ago, and he said he was in talks with him. Like,
I never seen that one. I never seen
my
that
bad.
one.
I should have said
no,
that.
No. But that's what I'm saying. But like sometimes, like WWE's way of thinking is fucking horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
I would like, and literally like, see when he was like, "We're going to get you a new tag partner," and I was like, "Oh, who?" Because like, even though I knew Shelton was meant to be coming back, I didn't actually think they'd just be like, "Here's an like it's." Oh,
see what you were going to say.
They've just given him another black like wrestler, like amateur wrestler, who went to the same college as him, like 12 years before he did.
Maybe he'll sort it from that's the only thing.
But he was getting air in defeat. That was the thing, is every time Chad was coming out, even though he was losing, he was getting air because he was putting a shift in.
Who could you
the
put
matches
in with a
were good.
storyline with?
Anybody. You don't need to just pap him with somebody else. I mean, I know the tag team division's lacking, and I know there was meant to be, it was a faction, and it was meant to be Shelton Benjamin, Jason Jordan, and Chad Gable. And now they've just took Jason away, and WWE have also admitted, I think, was it Dave Meltzer said earlier on, I'm watching something earlier on, and they have admitted that they know that this illegitimate son thing is failing, so they're going to turn Jason heel at some point and say that he's no his son.
The thing is, nobody will care.
That's it. Jason is such a baby, like a natural baby face. Like, he greets when he wins titles and stuff. How is he going to be a heel?
It's like that with Apollo Crews. That is the whole thing I said. Apollo Crews couldn't be heel because it's the whole running about with a cheesy grin.
Like, he's always happy. Like Jason is just like the cutest wee. He's like a chibi character in real life, only a lot taller. But he's like, not that way you look at chibi characters and you're like, that's the cutest thing ever. At least I do. That's the way I see Jason.
You're just
Jordan.
saying that because you want a black baby.
Listen, the black baby has nothing to do with it.
Liar, Kirsty. Well, guys, I think that's nearly an hour anyhow. 55 minutes, I think. Overall, we had a great Saturday night. This is one thing I wanted to keep like a little secret. Let all the people listen and know, and the people tune in after. Saturday night was one of the best nights I've had on YouTube. Getting to spend it with my friends, bullshitting about wrestling, absolutely fantastic. Views were brilliant. Saturday night, absolutely fantastic. Sunday night, sorry. Even though the event was shit, but we had fun. That was the most important thing. and we nearly had 4,000 views on a live event. Do you know what I mean? It was that was really good. And I mean, over the weekend, I genuinely enjoyed myself. Even though it took it out of me, I think, like, I can say it for all four of us. Thank you to everybody that came and helped support us during it. Because we had fun. We had absolute fun, and that was it. It was so much fun just bullshitting during the wrestling. And that was that. It was just fun with your friends. So guys, thank you so much for sticking by us. And here's going on with SmackDown Wrestling Live. Let's try and make this bigger than it is. Like I said, it's the only call-in radio show for wrestling in Central Scotland. But Formal's not here to call in because I'm not playing any games just now. So, sorry, fucking choked on my own air. So, guys, I will be back tomorrow for some Sadness Trilogy. I'll be probably streaming it a lot earlier tomorrow, probably about midday, 1 o'clock. Brand new video is up tonight. I've got a lot of amazing feedback. I've tried something new for stuff I've usually done. Please check it out. It's gaming lore now I'm doing. So that is up on the channel just now. I've had a really amazing feedback, so please check it out. Really good video. It's only 5 minutes long. And we will return on Wednesday for some more wrestling. That being said, always leave a like in the video. Tell everybody about SmackDown Wrestling Live. We're going to get bigger. And that being said, I've been Will.
And I've been Kirsty.
I've been wondering.
We've lost Martin.
McDonald's to pee.
Martin, you cut it. We lost your joke.
Oh no,
no.
I heard it.
What did you hear up to?
You missed it, man.
I don't even know what he said. I'm not repeating it. That's a one-off.
But
I heard it.
The people want to know your joke.
But you're the only one that didn't hear it.
But now they don't hear it because it never came through.
I never thought of that. I said I was trying to find out why the American crossed the road. It was to go from McDonald's to Pizza Hut.
Oh,
that's the quality that Raw and SummerSlam deserve.
This is what we are bringing these people, top class jokes.
It'll be better when they bring me stuff worth my time, and also when Ric Flair's at the hospital and can make jokes.
Woo! And that being said, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
See ya.